In this video, I'm going to be upgrading and redesigning my office with the help of PCSpecialist, DIYing my own custom desk, and a little bit of interior designing in The Sims. This ended up being quite a transformation. I'm going to take you on the whole journey, so let's rewind to about 2 months ago. We had just moved into this apartment. We'd actually already moved it twice this year, so my boyfriend and I, we share the office together. We were just so sick of renovating and decorating, so we left this room till the end. It was in desperate need of some TLC. It was quite chaotic. We had 2 desks. We did not know what to do with them in the room. We tried a few different layouts. We had them on opposite walls. We had them facing together. We had them next to each other. Nothing quite worked. It all just felt kind of mix and match. Actually, let's jump into The Sims and let me show you what this office used to look like. Okay, so here's a rough version of the office. So behind me, I have this pink grayish wall. We have a storage cupboard with double doors, and then next to it, this is the door to the hallway. And on the opposite side, we have 2 windows. Now, these are our 2 desks originally, 2 very different wood tones and a black and a white chair. We tried all sorts of combinations, like do we face each other and have something kind of cool like this in the middle of the room? Or eventually we just settled on having them at opposite ends of the room just because the 2 woods next to each other didn't look great. But the problem with this is when I'm filming, he is directly in my shot, and same when he's on calls. That just didn't feel like a good use of space. So the plan was to get rid of both of our desks, create a custom desk with 2 kitchen countertops side by side, and we were either going to try mounting them to the wall, or we quite liked the idea of having a set of drawers right in between us, which the countertops would lean on in the middle and then mount to the wall on either side with some custom legs that we would build. So this was the goal. The fun part would then be that we would be sat side by side and we could then decorate those 2 spaces however we wanted. We would have a completely separated backdrop for our videos, for our calls. Now we had the task to actually bring this to life. So we went out, first thing was first, to buy the pieces of wood. We had 2 options from IKEA and also a local hardware store. We wanted to make sure the color wood matched our floors. So we had a few different options that we were comparing. In the end, we settled on this really beautiful kind of warm laminate wood. Now, actual real planks of wood was like 4 times the price and a lot heavier, so it would have been a lot harder for us to maneuver and carry up and down our apartment. They were under 100 euros each. And then we bought a 3rd block actually, so that we could slice it in half and then have that as the legs either side. I actually like having desks that are closed off at the end. I just think it looks more tidy. You can kind of tuck your cables behind it rather than having standalone legs that are a bit more exposed. I'm not gonna lie, I was not really involved in the DIY process of building this desk. Wait, why don't you tell them what it involved?
It was very easy. We just purchased 3 wooden countertops from IKEA, a handful of heavy-duty screws from the hardware store, and then a handful of metal brackets to attach everything together.
And that was it. So all in all, I would say it was probably under about 300 euros for the entire thing. So we mounted the 2 tabletops on top of the set of drawers, and everything came together so well. This is when I was really starting to see the vision come to life. Let's turn our attention over to my PC, because I received the most incredible gift from PCSpecialist. I actually bought myself a PCSpecialist PC right at the beginning of my content creator career, and I have that video linked down below. This was about 5 years ago when I made the transition from my laptop to a PC when I first started streaming on Twitch, and I loved the PC so much. I loved their customer service. The whole process was really easy for someone who kind of knew nothing about gaming PCs. So I reached out to them and they were able to work with me to send the most amazing upgraded PC. The process of ordering from their website is actually really easy. You can basically decide if you want something more for gaming, maybe you're a content creator, maybe you require specific programs for school. So it will take you through the different individual features of your PC and you can fully customize the individual components. You'll have an idea of cost as you go. So if you have a bit of a budget, you can kind of prioritize specific things, save money in other areas. I had the PC before with the pink case and the LEDs. I thought that was really fun, but I kind of wanted something a little more subtle, something that maybe went better with my new desk setup. So we went with this really beautiful fractal wooden case. This is super elegant, very different to something I've had before. So after placing the order, the PC arrived about a week later in this absolutely monstrous sized box. All right, well, I just received a very exciting package. It's a much bigger box than what I was expecting. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Okay, let's open it. Wow. Okay, what I know PC specialists do really well is package their PCs up with a million layers of foam, so it is very well protected. Wow. A monster PC, it is huge. Okay, it's definitely way bigger than what I have currently. Let's try. No, 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 no. I think I need help. I don't think I can do this on my own. Doesn't it look so good?
So
Look
nice.
how elegant and sleek that is. Oh my god, it's like, it makes the others look like kid PCs. Is that just
Display ports.
Wait, is that really 3 display ports?
Yeah, 3 display ports. You've got a mic in, a line out, and an optical out
I don't know what those mean.
to connect to a sound system like our soundbar in the living room. No.
What?
This is crazy.
What's this?
10 USB,
That's insane. 4 USB-C.
4 USB-Cs, and these are 10
Are you
10
on the
gigahertz
top? I
USB-Cs.
haven't got things at the top.
You've got a 2.5 gigahertz Ethernet, Wi-Fi antenna, mic in, line out, optical, and then more USBs.
I'm actually obsessed with the gold.
I know.
I'm so happy! I mean, the PC is just absolutely stunning. I definitely made the right choice with the case. Everything is super organized as well. You have a little starter kit, which you open it up, you have your user manuals, your warranties, lots of extra cables, cable management. And we had the quite time-consuming task of transferring everything from my old PC over to my new PC. And I feel like this is a really good opportunity to just completely clean everything. So I spent a good couple hours just cleaning everything in the back end of my PC, all of the cables. On the camera, everything got a really good clean. Transferred everything over, my 2 monitors, my lamp, my camera, my peripherals, and the desk was really starting to shape up. A huge thank you to PC Specialist for gifting me the new PC. It really was the cherry on top of the cake with this whole office renovation. And I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it's so much faster than my old one. Everything runs really well, really smoothly. I'll leave my specs listed down below so you can check them out. And so far, it's been an absolute breeze to use. I run a lot of Adobe products, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, all of those run super well. And then obviously the gaming, probably Inzoi, Sims, all of that custom content. Those are some of the heaviest games that I run, and the PC handles them easily. And you might have noticed that the drawers are still blue at this point. Well, I didn't really love the bright blue in contrast to the kind of muted tones that we had in this office. It was a very simple spray paint job, took it out to the garden, got this really muted pink spray paint. Took me 2 hours and they turned out really, really well. I was a little nervous with the finish of them, but so far so good. They just pull everything together. They kind of bring some of the pink on this wall onto this desk, so everything kind of ties in really nicely. Okay, a couple of finishing touches in the office. We obviously had to do the backdrop. I feel like my backdrop has evolved so much over the last couple of years, and I've accumulated a lot of stuff for it, but we kind of wanted to keep it more simple this time. The 2 doggies honestly make great props at the back of a video, so that works out really well, especially with the carpet. Okay, now for some grand reveal. This is the finished product. We are so happy with how it looks now. I feel like the job is never truly done. Now we have all these crazy ideas of things to do on the front, but overall, I am so happy with how it came together. That concludes our office renovation. I am super happy with how it turned out. Jack?
Very happy with how it turned out as well.
You sound like a robot. Again, a huge thank you to PC Specialist for the PC. Honestly, just so grateful. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any ideas for this wall, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye!